Japan declares attack helicopters as obsolete, opportunity for the Philippines to acquire them. Please like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel. While the Philippine Armed Forces had just started receiving its very first purpose-built attack helicopters in the form of the T-129B attack helicopter, the Japanese Ministry of Defense had just declared such types of helicopters and scout helicopters as obsolete. This was stated in the ministry's policy update that was published last December of 2022. They intend to replace these helicopters with surveillance and armed drones and loitering munitions. Japan will begin the process of the conversion as early as this year of 2023, with fully deployment intended to be made in 2 years' time, or by 2025. This decision seems to have come from the lessons learned in the ongoing war in Ukraine, where attack helicopters suffered heavy losses from surface-to-air missile systems when flying over territory that is occupied by the enemy. Such helicopters now are reportedly reduced to operating just at or behind the front lines from their side for them to have a better chance of survival. As per the 2023 World's Air Forces Directory, the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force has 71 AH-1 Cobra and 12 AH-64D Apache attack helicopters and another 36 AH-1 Ninja Scout helicopters in their inventory. If Japan is indeed going to retire all of these by 2025, then it could be an opportunity for the Philippines to try to acquire them, hopefully as donations, or if Japan is going to sell them, then at hopefully low prices. However, the question here is, should we acquire aircraft that has already been declared obsolete by another country? These helicopters could still prove to be useful, maybe not to fight another country, but for counter-insurgency purposes. But this brings us to the next set of issues, which would be in terms of operating and training cost, and safety. Compared to drones, these helicopters have higher operating costs since they are bigger and more complex, plus the fact that they are old means they could require more maintenance. There's also the issue of training, which will take longer with these manned helicopters, and also there is the issue of safety. Drones are much easier to train with as they can operate with a lot of automation. And there are no pilots to worry about if they crash since they are of course unmanned. For me personally, I think we would be better off going the same way with Japan and just get drones and loitering munitions also. They are relatively cheap to acquire anyway, and cheaper to operate, maintain, and train with than helicopters. And no need to worry about pilots dying if they crash. On top of that, they are also effective enough to fight another country, unlike these helicopters. Anyway, up to our armed forces to decide. Either way, we will be able to improve our inventory whichever path they decide to choose. To summarize, Japan just declared attack and scout helicopters to be obsolete, seemingly based on the current lessons of the ongoing Ukraine war, and they have around 119 units of these composed of AH-1 Cobra, AH-64 Apache and AH-1 Ninja helicopters, which may be available for the Philippines to acquire. Thank you for watching the video. I invite you again to like and share it, and subscribe to the channel.